The sun sank behind jagged peaks, casting long shadows over the trail. Jason's boots crunched on dry leaves and brittle twigs. He had left the main path hours ago, alone, drawn by a thirst for adventure, a craving for solitude. The forest was silent, too silent. Only the wind whispered through the pines. A snap, a rustle. He froze. His hair on the back of his neck stood up. His breath caught. From somewhere ahead, low and guttural, a growl rolled through the trees. Jason's stomach tightened. He scanned the underbrush, heart hammering. Nothing moved, yet every instinct screamed he wasn't alone. He moved faster, boots slipping on loose gravel. Another snap behind him. He spun. 3 glowing eyes stared from the shadows. Mountain lions, lean, muscular, silent as death. Their tails flicked, their ears twitched. They had been watching, waiting. Jason swallowed, his throat dry. His backpack caught on a branch, tearing. He yanked it free, clutching a sturdy stick. The closest lion crouched low, muscles rippling, its eyes locked on him. Jason tried to appear bigger, waving the stick. It didn't move. Neither did the other two. They mirrored his every motion. Panic surged. He stepped back. Another step. The ground beneath him shifted. Roots snagged his boots. A growl erupted, louder this time. The lions were closer, too close. Jason turned and ran. He stumbled over roots and rocks, branches slashing at his face. The forest seemed endless, each tree a shadowed sentinel. The lions followed with terrifying precision, each leap measured, silent. He heard his own heartbeat, loud and ragged, drowning everything else. A sharp drop. He skidded, almost tumbling off a cliffside. His hands scrabbled for purchase on jagged rocks. Pain shot through his leg. The lions paused at the edge, calculating. Their eyes glowed, reflecting the dying sun. Jason scrambled to a ledge, swinging himself over, barely catching on to a branch. He rolled onto solid ground, gasping, pain radiating from his ankle. He pressed himself against a tree, trying to quiet his breathing. Every nerve screamed, every instinct screamed. Yet there was something worse than the lions. They hadn't attacked yet. They were patient. They were waiting for a mistake. The sun dipped lower, the forest blackening. Shadows merged with shadows. Every snapping twig sounded like a gunshot. Every rustle made him flinch. He tried to recall the trail. Which way led to safety? He didn't know. A sudden movement, a flicker at the edge of his vision. One lion had crept closer, silent as smoke. He froze. It stepped onto a rock, tail swaying, eyes locked on his. Time slowed. Every muscle tensed. He remembered reading that mountain lions can leap over 15 feet in a single bound. One leap, one mistake. Jason swung the stick wildly. The lion recoiled slightly, but only slightly. He darted sideways, then tumbled down a steep incline, scraping hands and knees on stones. Pain exploded in his palms. He dared a glance. The other 2 lions were flanking him now, moving with uncanny intelligence. Desperation took over. He ran blindly through thickets and brambles, each step shredding clothes and skin. A river appeared, a ribbon of silver in the moonlight. He jumped in, water up to his chest. The lions hesitated, circling the bank, snarling. Waves splashed against his face. He kicked, swam, gasping, lungs burning. Hours passed, or maybe minutes. Time had no meaning. Exhausted, battered, bleeding, he pulled himself from the water. The lions were gone, just shadows in the trees, vanishing as suddenly as they had appeared. Jason's body shook uncontrollably. Relief and terror collided. He stumbled back toward the trailhead over the next 2 days, surviving on scant rations, ignoring pain, ignoring hunger. Branches tore at his clothes, insects bit, his ankle throbbed, but he moved, always moved. Authorities searched the mountains for weeks, finding footprints, broken branches, torn foliage. No lions were trapped, no other signs. Only Jason returned, a living testament to the wilderness' silent power. He never hiked alone again. He never ignored warnings. He learned a lesson in the most visceral way possible. Nature is not just beautiful, it is indifferent, intelligent, and lethal. One misstep, one shadow, one predator can erase a life in seconds. Respect the wild, always. If this story gripped you, hit subscribe, like, ring the bell.